Hi guys, it's been a long time since I posted anything on my channel. I know a lot of you have been wondering what's going on. He hasn't posted a video or any information about, his launch and other things happening in my candle business. So if you don't mind, I'll be looking through my notes here because I don't want to forget what I'm going to say. I don't want this video to be too long. That's why I just want to go straight to the point. All right. So like the title says, don't be in a hurry to launch your candle product or your candle business. Do not be in a hurry. All right. First thing I want to talk about is some things that has been happening. All right. For some time, I think, I think a week or two ago, I went to a work conference, so that didn't allow me to post any video. Aside from that, there are other things that have been happening. We're expecting a third child, and that's exciting. And it's been, a busy week or a busy month for me. I think the last time I posted anything was last month. Also, coming back from my from my trip, I got stuck at the airport for 2 days. Okay, so the third night I came home. Well, everything is good, but during that time it wasn't pleasant. I was actually fortunate that I took my laptop with me, so I was able to do some work on my website, to design some parts of my website that I have left, hanging for some time, and also continue to develop my website on the ANC Candle side. I had to do some not finishing touches because I'm not still done with it, because I'm still uploading new images on that particular website. Well, just stay tuned to what I'm going to say today. These are important stuff that many of you might not know about. Some of you might have heard about them, but you haven't taken action. I think you should look into these things I'm going to talk about, because they will help you in your launch and they will help you in your business, whether it's candle or other things that you're venturing into. Okay, my name is Chris and you're welcome to ANC Candles and Car Air Fresheners. Without further ado, let's get started. Like the title says, don't be in a hurry to launch your candle business. I'm going to use myself as an example in this video. Whatever I'm talking about here, I'm referring to myself, and you can apply that to your life too, or to your business. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is what I've learned and what I'm still learning about launching my product. It's exciting when you have that idea, you want to create something, whether it's in your business of candle or car freshener or soap making or any other business. The idea is fresh in your mind and you want to run with it. You want to, gather materials, you want to gather your raw materials, your information. You want to do all those things that, you need to do to start a business. And then you are excited to launch after you've gathered all those things. But there are certain key information that you might be missing, and you might have to pay the price in the coming future. And I learned some of these things not in the hard way, because I like to do my research a lot. I like to, get more information before I plunge into something or before I launch into any business. And one of the first things that I decided to do in January was to register my LLC. Okay. For so long I've run under sole proprietorship, which is okay, but going corporate or incorporating my business, I needed to really look into the LLC, which helped me a lot in certain things that I found out that the differences and the advantages that I will have running an LLC, which a lot of you know, which all these things are not, like this particular one is not news to a lot of people. We all know that, you want to protect your personal assets and all of that. I'm not going to jump into that because this is something you guys already know. But getting my LLC opened the door for me to be able to get some into other perks into my business, right? Like, for example, I was able to get an account with Office Max, where I can do my printing there for a lower price, and I can get some things with UPS, and I can print stuff as well in UPS. I can have a reduced shipping with UPS. Also, I also learned about sales tax, not the one not the way you probably envision it or you've learned it. Okay, I used to have this common knowledge about sales tax for your state, that if you sell something in your state and you have an EIN number, you should, charge taxes and remit those taxes to your state. Yes, you can do that, which is normal, right? But I learned more about sales tax because I attended a free sponsored state class or program within my state. I believe all states should have this. Go on their website and see if they have teaching or classes that is offered to the public, to new businesses. They actually sent me the information. They sent me the date and the venue of where these classes were supposed to be, all because I registered as an LLC, and I started getting more information from different organizations, and it's really helpful. It's really helpful. So I learned in depth about sales tax. The things that some of you would think you know, honestly, you don't know. You need to attend one of those classes. It will save you a headache in the future. And these classes are made for small businesses, and they are organized by IROS representative of your state. Okay, these are classes that you can go and you ask questions, your hard-earned questions. You will ask questions, and these are people who know the law. They will give you the answers to your questions. I was shocked. A lot of things I didn't know about that I thought I knew. All right, you need to attend one of those classes, and you will learn about compensating use tax. I've heard about this word before, but I didn't know in depth about it. I'm not a professional accountant, but I'm telling you, before you launch your candle business, before you launch any business at all, and you're running an LLC, even a sole proprietorship at that, you should learn about your sales tax, your compensating use tax. All right, businesses are often shocked to realize that they also need to pay compensating use tax. I think you should attend one of those classes in your state. It will help you big time. The next one is tax exempt. Most of you don't even know you as a business. You can have tax exempt for the product, the raw materials you're using. If you're buying jars in bulk, for example, in candle science, you can tell them, hey, I have a business and I'm an LLC. I'm registered with my state, and I use your product as a means to producing my own product, right? You're reselling that. So they shouldn't be taxing you. They shouldn't be giving you charging you sales tax. Because you are reselling it. You're like a manufacturer buying in bulk and you're reselling. So you shouldn't be paying sales tax. Since I've known this stuff, I have been buying my product online in all these stores, in all these supply places online, and I have not been paying any sales tax because I presented to them my sales tax exempt form. All right, you can find that online, and you can also find that on the website of your state. I got all this information from my state. Stop, spending money unnecessarily, paying for the shipping and paying for the product, and then you have to pay a sales tax. You don't have to do that anymore if you are reselling those. If you use it, for example, if I bought a 50 pound of wax, right? Usually they would charge me sales tax. But because I'm a business and I presented to them my sales tax, my exempt form, sales tax exempt form, they will honor that. If it's legit, if your business EIN number is there and everything required for them to accept that, they will accept that. I've been using it even locally here. Even when I go to Hobby Lobby, I show them that, I buy stuff, and they exempt that tax because I show them my tax exempt form. Hey, even I order stuff from Alibaba now, and Alibaba, they are honoring that. They are honoring that. So you should look into this. Okay, like I said, I don't want this video to be long, so I'm going to jump to the next one. All right, in your local community, they have businesses around them. They have like small moms and pops businesses. They have, entrepreneurs. You can meet up with them. Again, because I registered as an LLC in January, I got an invitation to join a local business committee or community, and this is totally free. We meet twice every month. We meet twice every month, and man, have I gained a lot. All right, and there you can network, you can connect with people, and even get like solid, strong referrals. Okay, I've gotten so many referrals. They gave me a list of places I could go and display my product, and even call top businesses to see if they want to carry my product. It is amazing, guys. You shouldn't, look, down on this. You should really grab this and do it. All right, I'm telling you guys what I've been doing, what I've been keeping me busy, and one of the reasons, or some of the reasons, why I haven't launched yet. Okay, the next thing is this, and this is very, very important. This is very important. This could be a wake-up call to all candle makers, or especially candle makers, I should say. Why haven't I launched my brand yet? So that's what I want to talk about. Why haven't I launched my brand yet? Okay, so testing is very, very important. You need to test. Did I say test? And again, test. Testing is very important when it comes to candle making. I've had a lot of people, or I even see people tell me or post on their stories that, oh, I started making candles a few weeks ago and I'm ready to launch. You need to pump that brake. You need to slow down. You need to realize that what you are going to be selling is an open flame product. Okay, and you want to be careful. I know, yes, you have insurance and stuff, but still, you don't want to be the person responsible for burning someone's house down. All right, you want to take precaution. You want to treat your customers the way you want to treat your own household. If the candle you're burning in your house, if you cannot be proud to burn that candle in your house, don't sell it. Don't put it out there. Don't give it as a gift. Don't put it out there whatsoever. You want to make sure the candles are proper. The wick is right for your wax. The wax type you're using is conducive for the kind of fragrance oil you're using. Don't just combine things together and just call it, I've produced a candle, I've made a candle. You don't know the risk and danger associated with this product. Okay, so you want to test and test and test. For now, I've been testing close to 6 months now. And people might say, hey, isn't that too excessive, or don't you know what you're testing? No. Actually, some of you have been making candles for a long time. All right. Actually, I know what I'm testing. Since I'm making my own blend of wax, all right, I need to make sure that everything is good. Everything is the way I want it, is the way it should burn in my house and in the house of other people. Not just to make candle because everybody's making it. All right. I carefully selected the kind of wax I want to use. I even called the company. No, when I say the company, I don't mean Candle Science. I don't mean Rustic Essentials. I don't mean the Flaming Candle. I don't mean those guys. I call the guys Candle Science would get their waxes from. Those are the people I called. I want to know exactly what I'm getting. And I spoke to the people who sell these waxes in bulk to the retailers, right? And then they sell to us. So I contacted them. I even went as far as contacting a wick company, the wick company that distributes the wick to all these other smaller, I call them smaller, but they are big, all the Candle Science, Rustic Essentials, the Flaming Candles, Virginia Candle. I called the wick company that distribute this to them. And I spoke to them extensively to understand what materials they're using and the kind of wicks they're producing. I did that, all right, so I can know exactly what kind of what I'm putting in my product and sending out there. All right, so I've gotten some knowledge about the production of their wicks and the production of this wax that we sell, we use to make candles. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, which is very important, is that during my testing, like I said, I've been testing for 6 months, but mind you, I found the right wicks for my wax blend 2 months after testing. I found it. But then I started thinking, and I want you guys to start thinking like this as well. I started thinking, what if the kind of wax I'm using runs out? What if the wick that I'm using no longer exists? What would you do? You got to go start all over again, retesting new wax, retesting new wick. So I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to come back again for the part 2 of this video so we can continue from how I fix all of this. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Until that time, you take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys later. God bless. Bye bye.